Greetings from Japan, YouTube! I've safely made it to Japan, and let me tell you, it has been interesting. I've been here for 4 days so far, and finally things are starting to get exciting. Wait, what do you mean, finally? Okay, I'll get this out right now. The first 3 days here were actually really hard for me. I've never been out of the country before, and so it was a little lonely, and I was experiencing some culture shock. And despite what the internet might tell you, Japan is not a magical land of Pokemon, Johnny's Idols, and Bishies. It's a real country with real people who live real lives. And not that I thought that Japan was a magical land of Pokemon, Johnny's Idols, and Bishies. It was just that whole I'm living on the other side of the country thing that got to me a bit. But today I had a good breakfast, the sun was shining, and I went outside. And really, I think that's the best thing you can do when you feel unhappy. And it doesn't matter if you're in a brand new country or if you're in your own. I think those things really, really help. So, what are some things I've noticed about Japan so far? First, all my ads on YouTube and Google were in Japanese. And when you think about this, that shouldn't be surprising at all because Google knows your location and they use it. But it just kind of surprised me a bit the first time I Googled something here and everything was in Japanese. Everything is tiny here. The houses, the streets, the cars, the rooms, even the sidewalks are just so tiny. When walking on the sidewalks, I feel like I'm actually just walking on the streets, and every time a car goes by, I fear for my life. Which is another thing. The roads here are really narrow, and the cars just drive really fast, like 30 or 40 miles per hour or something like that. And just for tiny roads, that just seems like way too fast. But I guess that's just the way that things are done here, and it doesn't bother the drivers or people walking on the streets, so I should just suck it up. It's also really freaking cold. Japan apparently doesn't believe in central heating or air conditioning, so I virtually have no heat in my apartment at all. I have a space heater, but that really racks up the electricity bill, so I try not to use it as much. Also, in America, it was about 40 degrees warmer when I left than it is here now, so I was not prepared for this. Things should warm up in a week or two when April hits, but for right now I'm wearing my jacket inside and covering myself with a blanket all the time. Trash sorting is like the most confusing thing ever. Japan is so small and they don't have a lot of landmass or extra space to dump a bunch of trash. They're really into recycling and getting rid of their trash in creative ways. I really don't know what they do with it. So because of this, you have to sort your trash. You have to sort bottles and other things, and it's confusing and I don't get it yet. But I'm slowly getting a hang of it. There are tons of rules and I need to learn them all so I don't get in trouble. Once I do learn how to sort my trash, I'll make a video about it because it's so confusing. The American in me just wants to throw everything in one bag and be done with it. So far I haven't met anyone whose native language is English. Mostly I just hang out with these girls from Taiwan, and they're really nice and adorable, but they don't speak English very well, so we kind of speak in this combination of English and Japanese, and it's just really interesting. My Japanese also isn't very great, so we're constantly like pulling out our dictionaries to figure out what we're trying to say to each other. Right now those 3 girls are pretty much my only friends, but I've only been here for 4 days and orientation starts on Monday, so I'm sure I'll meet some other people. Slowly I'm getting used to things here. It's going to take a while until I'm completely comfortable, or as comfortable as I can get, but things are starting to look up and I'm really, really excited for orientation and school and just everything to actually start. Next time, I'll show you guys a video of my apartment because it's tiny and adorable. Till next time, bye-bye! Trash sorting? Trash sorts. Trash sorting. Trash sorting. Trash sorting.